Hello, friends from across the nation and around the world. I'm Martin, and you are listening to Dad's Bedtime Stories. Tonight, we're going to be headed back into the spaceship universe to make this suggestion.
Hi, Dad's Bedtime Stories. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, but I'm living in New Zealand. My idea is a Marble Run universe.
And Zeke, I think that's a great idea, a Marble Run universe. Now, I'll admit, I did come up with the main idea and the main story here, but I outsourced what the Marble Runs would look like to ChatGPT a little bit on this one, so just want to be honest about that. I think it came up with much better Marble Run ideas than I could have, though. Before we get started, I just want to give a couple big shout-outs. First of all, I want to give a shout-out to some people who are leaving me comments on the Dad's Bedtime Story comment form. I got one that says, "My little brother and I love your podcast and love all the stories you're doing. We'd like to do the Patreon thing, but we're not sure our parents will let us. I just kind of feel bad that I'm listening to these amazing stories and not helping pay for it." But you shouldn't feel bad. I make the stories because I love to make them, and yes, Patreon certainly helps support the podcast, but there is no need to feel bad. More than anything, I just want people to listen to the stories, so thank you, both of you, for listening, whoever you are. You didn't leave a name, but I appreciate it. I also got a comment about Cards of Power 51 from someone who hates cliffhangers. So if you didn't listen to that one, it was a bit of a cliffhanger. I finished the next episode the same week, but yeah, sorry about that. I just kind of ran out of time to finish the story. If you don't know this, I actually I storyboard the stories in advance, but I largely make them up on the spot. So sometimes I get carried away and I have to turn one episode into 2 episodes because I don't think there's too many people who want 60-minute bedtime stories. Anyways, it's now that time again. Time to get as comfy as you can in that bed. Close your eyes and imagine yourself doing what the kid in the story does. If you can believe it, I think this is episode 307 of the Spaceship Series, my longest standing and most popular series. You sit down in the pilot's chair of the spaceship, staring out the view screen at a planet that looks rather strange. From where you are, it looks like a swirl of color. Tubes, spirals, and ramps that stretch across mountains and high into the sky. It looks like a Marble Run playground made by giants. Spaceship? What is this place? You ask. Planet name: Blera. Primary activity: competitive marble running. Population: creative and slightly reckless. Oh, that sounds like our kind of planet, you respond. You take a hold of the controls, press forward on the throttle, and steer down through the clouds. As you descend, you see enormous tracks looping through the air, some twisting around mountains, others disappearing into glowing tunnels. You can even see a small capsule rolling down them, flashing in the sunlight. They look like giant marbles with people inside. You find a large parking lot area, one that looks like it has a whole bunch of marbles parked in it. Car-sized marbles. Surrounding the marbles are a whole bunch of people dressed in what look to be racing suits and wearing helmets. You land in the parking lot, the back door opens up, and you walk outside. You see marbles of every different color. You see people wearing their jumpsuits and checking their little marble vehicles or whatever they are. You hear people shouting and encouraging their friends, and there's a loud cheer as one marble shoots down a glowing blue tube and disappears over the edge of a cliff. A man with messy brown hair and a bright orange race suit jogs over to your ship. His name tag says Zeke. "Hey there," he calls out, adjusting the goggles on his forehead. "Are you new around here?" he asks. "Yeah, just visiting," you say. "I've never seen a planet like this before." Zeke laughs. "You've come to the right place then. This is the Marble Run capital of the galaxy. You build them, you race them, you fix them, and sometimes you even crash them." You laugh a little bit. What's inside those giant marbles? Are there actually people riding them? "There sure are," Zeke says. "They're called capsules. You sit inside and the shell spins around you. That way you don't tumble around in circles and, throw up everywhere. Our first ones were kind of like that. It was a bit of a disaster. Each one has like a little control panel in it so you can steer and brake or even spin backwards a little bit to control your turns." "That sounds awesome," you say. Can I try one?" Zeke's eyes light up. "You bet. I was just about to head up the mountain for a warm-up run. You can ride with me." You look over at Spaceship. What do you think?" you ask. "Risk level moderate," Spaceship says. "But I believe the level of fun should be high." You take that as a yes. Zeke invites you inside his little marble capsule. Luckily, there are 2 seats. You both sit down, buckle up, and Zeke grabs a hold of the controls. He presses forward on some levers and drives you over to what looks like a giant ski lift for marbles. The marble ski lift picks you up and begins carrying you up the mountain. You rise higher and higher and higher, and as you do, your view spreads out. Hundreds of glowing marble tracks weaving through the valleys like a giant maze. Zeke points to one that snakes between cliffs and loops upside down before plunging into a tunnel. "That one's called the Glass Serpent. We're gonna start there." "Perfect," you say, feeling your heart race as you climb even higher. At the top of the mountain, you roll off of the lift and move towards a line of other capsules, each one waiting their turn. Each capsule is the size of a small car and looks like it's made of glass with glowing seams that shift colors. You can see seats inside, just like the one you're in. "All right," Zeke says. "This is a 2-person run, so I'm gonna need your help. You ride in the front and I'll take the back controls." "All right, this is how it works," Zeke says. "This lever is your spin direction, and these buttons let you slow down or add speed. And that little dial there, well, don't touch that unless you want to do a full backflip." You glance at the dial. "Noted," you say. The platform rumbles as the capsules move forward in their lines towards the starting gate. You see the first stretch of the marble run curving down the mountain, disappearing into a glowing tunnel. "Are you ready?" Zeke calls as you approach the front of the line. Ready, I guess," you respond. 3, 2, 1, go! The gate opens and gravity takes over. You shoot forward, pressed gently into your seat as the marble glides onto the clear glass track. The mountain rushes past, trees and rocks turning into streaks of color. "Lean right," Zeke yells. You pull the lever and feel the marble shift smoothly, hugging a tight curve that bends around a cliff. The entire world spins in a blur, but inside the capsule, you stay perfectly upright. The track dips sharply, then twists into a long corkscrew tunnel made of glass and light. Bright rings pass around you, flashing blue, green, and then gold. The marble hums as you build speed, the vibration buzzing in your fingertips. "All right, we're coming up to Spiral Bridge," Zeke says. "Hold steady." The track splits into a winding corkscrew that stretches across a canyon. Magnetic strips along the side pulse with energy, boosting your speed at every turn. The marble wobbles slightly, but you adjust with a quick backspin. The move works. The capsule evens out, gliding through the curve like a pro. "Nice save," Zeke says. "You're a natural." You grin as you burst out of the tunnel and into the open air. A moment later, you're racing through a glowing waterfall. Mist sprays across the glass shell, lighting up in rainbows as you pass through. The droplets slide away instantly, leaving your view clear again. Next comes the loop of light, a perfect upside-down circle. You feel your stomach twist as the capsule climbs straight up, pauses for a heartbeat, but luckily has enough momentum to roll through the top and down the other side. You shout in surprise and laughter as the world flips over and back again. Then comes the rainbow drop, a vertical tunnel that plunges straight down. The air fills with streaks of color as you fall, weightless for a moment, before landing smoothly into a long stretch of gentle turns. Finally, the marble glides onto a glowing ramp and slows automatically. You coast into a landing pool that catches the capsule like a cushion. The shell opens with a hiss, and you step out on shaky legs, laughing. That was amazing, you say. Zeke chuckles. "Told you, nothing like it in the galaxy." You look back at the twisting mountain path, still sparkling in the sun. "And people race on these things too?" Zeke smirks. "All the time. In fact, how about a race right now?" You raise an eyebrow. "You mean right now?" "Yep. Twin tracks side by side. You versus me. 1v1. You glance at Spaceship who hovers nearby. But you decide it should probably be fun. "Here, you can try out this single-person pod," Zeke says, leading you to another series of slightly smaller marbles, one-person marbles. He opens the door to two of them, and gestures for you to climb inside. "Those are all the controls you'll need," he says. You just kind of use those joysticks to pull forward and steer yourself while you're on the ground. And then, the rest of the buttons are pretty much the same as the one I already explained to you, so you should probably be fine." You climb inside, buckle up, and close the door. Zeke climbs into another marble in front of you, and the two of you make your way to the chairlift again. It scoops up your marbles, takes you to the top, drops you off, and you roll into line for the twin marble run, a 1v1 race to the bottom. When you get to the front of the line, you roll into place. You look over at Zeke, who's giving you a thumbs up through the glass. "Ready to lose?" he calls out over a radio. You press the radio button to respond. "We'll see," he says. A countdown flashes on a floating screen. 3, 2, 1, go! The gates release and both capsules shoot forward. You and Zeke race neck and neck down the first slope. The wind rushes around the glass shell. The track dips into a tunnel lined with glowing arrows that point the way forward. You press the acceleration lever, gaining as much speed as you can, but, hopefully not too much that'll cause you to fly off of the track. Zeke keeps pace easily. "You're not that bad," he says over the comms, "but let's see how you handle jumps." The tunnel ends abruptly, leading to a massive gap between cliffs. You spot the landing ramp across the void. You push the propulsion button at the last second, launching the marble through the air with as much speed as you can. The world spins around you, and then, thud, you hit the track perfectly. Zeke lands beside you a split second later, laughing. "Nice one." The next section twists into a series of gravity wells, rings of invisible force that pull the marbles sideways. Your capsule tilts sharply, and you fight to stay centered. The left side pulls hard, the right side releases, and you use a quick burst of backspin to stabilize. Zeke pulls slightly ahead. "Careful, this next part is tricky." The rolling gates appear ahead, huge rotating panels that open and close across the track in some sort of pattern. You time it carefully, using a little bit of backspin to slow yourself down, and then hit the throttle to shoot forward, straight through the opening. Zeke shoots through cleanly, but your marble clips the edge, wobbling for a moment before righting itself. "Whoa, that was close," you say. But you decide you need to maintain focus. You laugh and push the throttle forward. The track straightens into a long, transparent bridge that curves gently downwards. Sunlight sparkles through the glass, making everything look like it's glowing. Ahead, the finish line comes into view. You can see Zeke's capsule only a few lengths ahead. You shift gears, hit the speed boost, and start closing the gap. The hum of the capsule grows louder and louder. You're almost even. "Come on," you whisper. Zeke glances over, surprised. You're side by side now, racing flat out towards the glowing gate at the bottom of the hill. Both marbles shoot across the line together and slow to a stop in the landing zone. The crowd nearby cheers, though it's impossible to see who won. A scoreboard flickers and displays the results. Winner, Zeke by 0.3 seconds. Zeke pops his capsule open and laughs. "That was awesome. You nearly had me." You step out grinning. "Guess I'll need a rematch someday." He nods. "Anytime. You've got some real natural talent. Most people totally crash on their first run. That's what I was expecting." Thanks, you say. "That was a lot of fun." But you don't know how you feel about Zeke expecting you to crash. "You know, there's actually a big marble run creation contest tomorrow, or the end of one. I was supposed to enter this year, but I couldn't get the materials together. It cost too much to build a track that big." That's too bad, you say. "With moves like that, you'd probably win." Zeke just shrugs. Maybe next time. And then, a thought comes to your mind. Spaceship, can you show me the Marble Run construction zone? Displaying, Spaceship says. A hologram pops up out of your watch, showing glowing tracks being built nearby. Zeke, what if we helped you build yours? You say. Wait, really? Sure, you say. You've got the plans, we've got the tools. Zeke laughs. All right, let's make some marble magic. I'll meet you here tomorrow. The next morning, after sleeping comfortably in your spaceship, you meet Zeke outside the Racing Lodge base at the mountain. Well, you say, are you ready to get to work? Sure. What do we need to do? Zeke asks. Well, can we see your design? You say. Zeke hesitates and then pulls out a tablet. On the screen is a sketch of a long, winding run with zigzags down a mountain, ending in a cluster of glowing rings. I call it the Gravity Symphony, he explains. It's not just about speed, but it's about rhythm. Each part of the track uses vibrations to make sound as you pass. Together, it actually plays a song, and you need to have the timing perfect. So the marble would make music while racing? You ask. Exactly, Zeke says. Every jump, every loop, every spin adds to the song. I wanted to prove marble runs could be more than just races. They could be art. You glance at Spaceship, who's hovering behind you. Well, Spaceship, think we can make it? I can fabricate most of the materials using resources on the ship and 3D printers. I will use my drones to put it into place. Zeke can help by coordinating on the ship. Wait, seriously? Zeke says. Yeah, come with me, you say, leading Zeke into your spaceship. You walk over to the view screen together, where you can see a series of different video feeds. Feeds of 3D printers printing the designs, feeds of little robots grabbing the 3D printed materials and flying out of the ship to place them. The robots will do the work, Spaceship explains. You can help coordinate. Zeke takes command immediately, starting to call out instructions. All right, drone 3 over there. Don't forget to reinforce that outer loop. That'll be really important. There's a lot of force there. Drone 5, you're a little bit off center. 2 degrees to the left, and make sure the timing's right. Zeke continues to give orders, and the drones continue to obey, printing glowing track sections out of shimmering material and flying them into place. There are a few mishaps, but overall the build goes pretty well, and incredibly quickly. While most other designers and builders started almost a month before, you're now just about finished your run in a matter of hours. By late afternoon, the track is pretty much complete. Zeke steps back, staring at it in disbelief. It's perfect, he says. I can't believe it's real. It's more than real, you say. It's ready. Zeke looks at you, eyes wide. Then what are we waiting for? Spaceship flies you up to the top of the mountain and opens up the back hatch, allowing you and Zeke to hop out. I have also made you state-of-the-art marble capsules to test the run, Spaceship says, and you see 3 perfect marbles sitting there at the top, 1 double and 2 singles. You and Zeke climb into the larger one, roll up to the gates, and wait for the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. The moment the marble touches the track, a deep note hums through the air, low and smooth like the start of a song. You feel the capsule vibrate softly as you pick up speed. As you roll around the first curve, the sound rises, joined by new tones every time you pass a glowing section of the track. Whoa, it's actually making music. Told ya, Zeke shouts, grinning from the back seat. The marble glides around a sharp bend where thin glass rods line the tunnel walls. As you push past them, they shimmer like chimes. The track dips and you rush through a loop that flashes with bursts of color. Each pulse adds another layer to the tune. The gravity symphony keeps twisting downward, faster and faster. Every ramp you hit makes a new beat. When you roll through a glowing ring, a bright bell sound joins the mix. Zeke laughs. Listen, that's the chorus. You can hear it now. The music has become something beautiful and alive. The vibrations make the glass glow brighter, and the mountain itself seems to hum along. You hit a magnetic boost that sends you flying over a jump, and as you land, the sound booms like a drum hit. The capsule dives into a tunnel where water flows down the walls, droplets scatter light like prisms, and every droplet the marble touches adds a tiny ping to the song. It feels like rolling through a waterfall of music. Hold on, Zeke warns. Big spiral ahead. You grip the controls as the marble twists into a massive helix that spins 5 times before straightening out. The force pushes you into your seat, but the capsule stays stable. The sound builds higher and higher until it bursts into a joyful final chord that echoes across the valley. The track evens out, slowing gently as you reach the glowing finish rings. As the marble passes through them, the rings light up in sequence. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, playing one last flourish of music before the capsule stops. Zeke bursts out laughing. It worked! It actually worked! That was amazing, you say. I've never seen anything like it. Zeke steps out and looks up the mountain. It's better than I imagined, he says. Thank you for helping me. I'm never gonna forget this, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win, he says. No problem, you respond. And thank you for showing me the whole marble run racing thing. It's been amazing. Oh, no problem. Come back anytime. You give Zeke a fist bump and climb back into Spaceship. You wave goodbye as the ship lifts up off of the ground and the back hatch closes. Feeling tired and a little bit dizzy, you lay down on the couch. You allow your head to crash into a pillow and you close your eyes. Spaceship immediately dims the lights as he takes off through the clouds, through the atmosphere, and jumps to hyperdrive once again. You listen to the hum of the ship, and you focus on your breathing. With each breath, your mind starts to wander off a little bit more, and your body sinks a little bit deeper into the mattress. You let go of all the tension from your arms, your legs, your hands, your feet. Then, from your shoulders and your neck, your head and your face. And as you sink, your mind begins to wander off to thoughts of new dreams, new adventures, and new life-sized marble runs to come. Good night, everyone.